I'm Mari Cezanne, CFO and Director of Operations of Plaza Beach Resorts. We're a collection of 3 boutique resorts in St. Pete Beach, Florida. We have the Plaza Beach Hotel, Beachfront Resort, Bayview Plaza Waterfront Resort, and Bay Palms Resort and Marina. We are family-owned properties since 1988. The Plaza Beach Hotel is themed in the 1950s. So we have Elvis here, we have cars, we have pictures in the rooms with Marilyn Monroe and just all kinds of cool stuff. And that's how we differentiate ourselves with a 1950s vibe. Bayview and Bay Palms are both on the Boca Ciega Bay. So we have boat docking capabilities over there. We also get a lot of dolphins and manatees. We got a lot of people that come to fish over there. And people sometimes enjoy coming by boats, docking their boats, and just spending the weekend. We've always had an incredible relationship with our guests. Some of them have been staying here since my husband was a teenager. My father-in-law and mother-in-law brought the property in 1988. We always know our guests by their names. We make them feel like they're at home. This is our life. Being a small business owner, we're here 24/7. My husband Robert grew up around the business, and he would help clean the pool. He would help sweep the parking lot. He would help at the front desk. He knew every single guest here, and he developed a passion for hospitality. So when he went to college, he went for hospitality and restaurant management. When his dad called and said, "Hey, do you want to come and work for us instead of working for, a large corporation?" It was just a perfect opportunity. He was so excited to join the company that he grew up in and that he spent his whole childhood helping out. St. Pete Beach has been voted the #1 beach in the United States by TripAdvisor, by Dr. Beach. It's literally a gem of a location. Hurricane Helene was definitely the biggest challenge that we've had, but we knew we couldn't give up. We just had to be here for our employees, our guests, and our community. When a disaster of that magnitude hits us, we're kind of all over the place, to be honest. My husband was here cleaning the parking lot, getting water out, just dealing with hands-on manual work, while I was at home navigating through emails and information about loans and what was available to us. And thank God my husband, Robert, came across the photographer for SBDC that told us about the mobile unit that was just half a mile down from our location. He said, if you can get to Deborah, she's very knowledgeable, she knows a lot, and she'll be able to help navigate your wife through some of that paperwork, some of the requirements. The Florida SBDC at USF in Ellis County was just instrumental in providing us all the information and help with the Florida Department of Commerce bridge loans, the SBA loans. Deborah was just my cheerleader and my follow-through person. When I would tell her the challenges that I was going through, she would say, well, have you tried this route? Let's do that. Have you submitted this? And she would inform me, for example, some of the common mistakes that people were making on their applications. So she would let me know that ahead of time so that I wouldn't make the same mistakes. But we're in the middle of a disaster, but she just had that warming, a sense of calm, and that we knew everything was going to be okay. When I was sitting there and trying to do it on my own, it was overwhelming because they require so much, a lot of information, and it's talking to the SBDC, they were able to make it more concise and say, this is what is important, this is what you should do first. You can always follow up with this. I had somebody that I could count on and, had my back and was making sure that I was following through, and, it still is. It is. It really made a difference knowing that we didn't have to drive an hour away or be on a phone call for hours and hours, but that we could go speak to somebody in person, get the information, and be able to, from there, know that there's somebody that has your back and has all the information, and we'll do the follow through, and we'll answer calls if needed and if you have any questions. Right after visiting the SBDC mobile unit is when I really felt for the first time that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, that, yes, it's gonna, we're gonna get some help, we're gonna get some assistance. And we are just so appreciative of all the love and support we received from everybody, from the community, from the Chamber of Commerce, from the SBDC, the governor. Everybody was just instrumental in getting us through this process. And my advice would be never give up. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep doing what you're doing. Take it day by day. Do your best. Ask for help, and there will be help. There will be people that are willing to come and help you out. And you just stay the course. Keep doing what you're doing. Every little day, every single day, as little as you can do, it's still something towards your goal of reopening and being there for your community and your residents.